In the Science Instructional Practice Guides, it says that lessons should focus on high-quality texts. What if I'm doing a lab?
That's a good question. A lab is a high-quality text, as far as I'm concerned. It's a complex text, certainly. There's instructions, and if you're doing a full lab, then you're also writing up the lab, including the culminating writing, which is the discussion part of the lab. So a lab is a complex, rich text. What we urge people to do is in science class, and it's the same with social studies class, have other texts that students are asked to read, whether they're texts at their level or complex articles that they're reading in addition to the lab report. We're not trying to get labs out of science. Science needs labs, but there should also be some reading in science. What we've done in our American educational system is, if you're as old as I am, you went to school in elementary school and they put a science book on a desk and you read it, and occasionally the teacher blew up a volcano in the front of the room with baking powder, and that was the science curriculum. That's not the best way to learn science, but we've gone completely the other way, where you don't read a thing in elementary school, and then they get about science, and they get to middle school, and the science teacher says, geez, they can't read these texts. So the science teachers tell them what's in the text. That problem is solved. And when they get to high school, they sometimes don't even use it. So high school, middle school, elementary school, there has to be reading of science, and you can see that from what's on these tests. But that does not mean giving up the labs at all.